The difference is that Soviets saw planes as expendable forces that needed to be used en masse to be effective. Soviet and by extension Russian doctrine calls for planes that work as an infantry unit might, with initiative and orders coming by radio from behind the lines. That calls for significantly less pilot training, less flight hours, but a rugged design that is extremely light on maintenance. Americans on the other hand see aircraft as an elite vanguard that needs highly skilled professionals to do extremely challenging tasks independently of ground control or chain of command. American pilots are given far more leeway in how to accomplish their mission, and are expected to take initiative themselves when an opportunity arises. They operate more akin to special forces than regular infantry units. This calls for far more pilot training in planes that require constant care so parts don't wear out. Engine changes are a great example. The engines of the Su-27 need an overhaul after 500 hours of flight and need to be replaced after 2,000 hours. The engines of an F-16 need an overhaul after 2,000 hours of flight and last for 8,000 to 10,000 hours of flight, albeit with far more maintenance that isn't a full overhaul in between. The difference therefore isn't so much in the capabilities of the planes, but pilots. Pilots flying Western planes will typically have several times the flight hours of a pilot flying a Russian plane and predictably outperform their counterparts. The difference in the actual capabilities of the plane isn't that decisive. It's what you can put behind the controls that creates the lopsided K/D ratios we see every time these birds face each other. Russians are moving in this direction as well. The engines of Su-35 can take 1,500 hours of flight between overhauls and last for up to 6,000 hours. If those numbers aren't an exaggeration, Russian planes usually are, then their pilots might begin to approach parity with their Western colleagues within a generation or so.